Hello, and welcome to my much delayed solo Oblivion guide. Real quick, before even attempting this challenge, you need to be aware of two things. One, you need chat access, and two, most attempts will take around an hour. Anyways, let's get into it.
I need to see. Wake up, puppets. This is not the end. Yet.
First of all, you'll need to go into Nightly and then Legacy. Hopefully you know how to do this by now, but in case you don't, here's how. Starting off with perks, I usually prefer Vagabond, but Arbiter makes the pre-void down Oblivion and Knights 1 and 10 easier. Vagabond makes the void down infinitely easier, allowing you to get a full 3-hit combo with Reaper Scythe. As for traits, they really vary to your own need. With Vagabond, I like using Professional, Fearless, and Methodical. As for Arbiter, I'm not really sure what's great, but I think I would use Reliable, Professional, and Fearless, or Violent Tendencies, depending on whether or not you want to take less damage or kill Nightmares of the Void more consistently. Now, there are 5 main items you want for Oblivion. 3 of them are common enough, and the 4th one is guaranteed from Lab. The UMP is by far the hardest item to get, but if really necessary, a P90 or Chris Vector may work at the cost of having to make extra small ammo. The most optimal loadout is 3 IFAKs, a Splint, a Septic Bandage, UMP, and Tactical Armor. If really necessary, you can replace the IFAKs with an I4S, or a Septic with another gun, but both of these are not great compared to the aforementioned loadout. Starting off with the early game, there isn't a lot to go over. Farm tags with Vagabond and do all the early game steps like breaking the lamps, getting the ship dagger, and getting all the banned instruments. I usually prefer killing Sledge Queen before or during night 4, as you will want as much time as you can to loot castle and get a UMP, as it will be the main gun you use for Oblivion. After killing Sledge Queen, you will want to get card and the yellow dagger inside the castle. Using a gun, kill the 3 ghosts in these 3 places. After that, make sure you have all the banned items, then play until wave 10 normally, making sure you don't use any small ammo. Once you get to the looting phase of night 10, you'll want to bring a pistol blueprint, 3 to 4 antibiotics, and maybe an S44 for speed. Once you open lab, give Red her guitar and give the band their instruments. Then you're going to want to loot all of lab, scrapping everything you find in the crates. Make sure you talk to Zim and make him do his ritual as well, which starts Oblivion and gives about 14 minutes of looting time. If you don't already have an armor, glitch through the door into the training grounds and fabricate one for 55 scrap. Depending on how much small ammo you already have, you'll want around 1100 scrap to 1500 scrap. Then you'll want around 8 to 9 minutes to craft all the small ammo you're gonna need. Yes, you'll be crafting 7 bullets with the pistol blueprint, which takes about 10 seconds of your time. Once you end up with around 650 small ammo, you should be alright. Then, complete wave 10 normally, and when you beat it, make sure you have your Reaper Scythe, UMP, IFAKs, Splint, a Septic, and your armor in your inventory. Then prepare for Oblivion.
The heavens. Precious light shine to guide our souls. Where are they now?
When you spawn in for Oblivion, run over to this spot to camp. I recommend this spot as it gives the most field of view to see enemies. Make sure you always stay immobile, because staying in one spot will basically guarantee death. The first round isn't too hard, with the Sickler only needing around 15 UMP shots to kill. The wave after though, with High Priest, is definitely the hardest part. He actually does good range damage, and if he gets in your face, you will die. Make sure to eliminate enemies on his wave fast, and spot him before he gets too close. Once he shadow fades, shove and quickly run away. Once you get out of his range, finish him off. When it comes to the Oblivion bosses, other than the Sickler, Battle Juice is probably the easiest boss you'll deal with. You will, however, take some damage if you don't know what you are doing. Once you clear out the enemies before Battle Juice, hide behind this dump of rock. Then, you can mag dump and shove. Quickly run back behind the rock and finish him off once you shove him. For Lebrock's wave, please take note that hangers will start spawning. You should clear them first with 3 shots before anything else. Otherwise, you can clear the enemies on his wave as normal. If he gets too close, run around in wide circles until he dashes. Then mag dump until he gets too close. Repeat that until you eventually kill him. For Cell Dweller, his wave isn't too dangerous. Just do what you did with High Priest. If you're playing Vagabond, you can farm health off of his lost souls if you run out of IFAX. Make sure to keep your distance from Cell Dweller because his attacks can do quite a bit of damage. It's recommended you just let him Shadow Fade if you have a lot of bullets left. Finally, for the hardest part of the whole challenge, Nightmare Zealot Void. First off, you want to reject the influence, but you must embrace the Oblivion, which means you must be spamming E for that part.
Cease your resistance! Let me cleanse you of your vile body!
Now, if you have any small ammo left, you may mag dump 1 magazine into Nightmare Zealot Void. Then you must start Void Downing. As you fight him, his attacks exponentially do more damage. You can take every attack in his first phase, but you will die in 1 heavy hit in his second, and die from any attack in his last phase. He is essentially a Boar Spear Scav that can light hit as well, as his heavy attacks are a bit more awkward. When he does either of his purple abilities, you will want to run off to the side. Once he reaches you, parry 3 times, and then he will start attacking again. Here's a demonstration of his full moveset. I recommend parrying in circles around the helipad. I'm not sure why, but it's always been the most consistent for me. After about 10 minutes of spamming R, you should be close or pretty much done with Oblivion. Thank you guys so much for watching. This video has taken me quite a bit of work. I hope to make more videos on this level eventually, but that will be for later. Have a good day.